Hello, you guys. How is everybody doing? I'm gonna wait and start letting everybody come in. I didn't get a chance to really come on today because I went and got my hair rebraided. Okay, I went and got my hair rebraided, and because I got there late, everybody had basically already left, and I had three people on my head, which was a blessing. Hey, Diane. Hey, Angel, the real boss, the Black Barbie. What's going on, Diane? I ain't had a chance to call you. I was getting my hair and stuff braided today. We'll talk in the morning, though. Hey, Miss Tanya, Kimberly, thank you so much for the encouraging message today. That meant a lot to me, Miss Tanya, aka T.M. Rose, ZK, Nola Girl. Y'all, what's up? Did I say Divine Black Rose? Tyranny. Tierney, you gonna be inside of, are you going to sit in on the trial? What's up, Chat Town? Tierney, are you gonna sit in on the trial joke free? Rochelle, Angel Real Boss says, I think I've been with you a year or two. Yeah, you've been here for a while. I've been fooling with my car, my little car, the one I showed out about. Yeah. What's up, your trust towing? I tell you, yeah, the one you showed out about. Hey, Miss Rita, Joy Loves God. Yeah, we didn't really get the opportunity to because I was kind of running today. I had to go get my brace and stuff. But I wanted to talk about, y'all know we are down to the last hour before the trial, okay? And I'm not gonna be on here real long. It's Naya. What is that? It's Naya. Girl, I'm trying to read. It's Naya something. Renee. Hey, Dalvin. Y'all hit the like button for me. Okay, we're down to the last hour as it relates to Hernandez Govan. And I want to see something. Hold on, you guys. Shit, don't start now. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let's see something. So I was kicked out of Hitter's comments too. Oh wow. Hold on, y'all. I think he said he was having some issues with those comments. Let's see. We get ready to see something right quick, y'all. Okay. I was seeing something about Cornelia Smith. Hey Macy. Hey Miss Rita. Um, I see that Cornelius has made it to a facility close. I'm not going to name that facility, but he's made it to a facility close so that he can be in court. because Macy, I went and got my hair braided, and I just got home like maybe like 45 minutes ago or something like that. When I got on Hitters Live, I had just gotten home. So he's what about straight drop? Hold on, let me see. Mo. I think that what the facility that straight drop is in is like less than 30 minutes. So he can they can just bring him straight to the facility. Because I know he was at um the correction center, and then they moved him to another place. I think within the first year they just kind of moved them around quite a bit. It's kind of how they do it. He said F hot water cornbread crack. Well, it's gonna be interesting to see what cornbread it's kind of interesting to see what cornbread is going to how that's going to be handled as it relates to how they examine him and how they cross examine him. um yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm sure Quet is still up. I know it's got to be stressful, not knowing what's going to happen. I think I just saw him over in Hitter's chat. Hey, nothing. So, um, yeah, I think Hagerman has video and will ask Cornelius will start speaking. Hey, Florida Two Pistols. Um, like I said, that's gonna be interesting to see, because he's probably gonna be the first witness to be called on the stand. Now I saw where they had subpoenas that they was trying to serve, and I got to thinking about. Hold on, let me pull something up, okay? Hold on. Hold on. I be wanting y'all to look while I'm looking, okay? I be wanting y'all to look at the stuff too. Y'all hit the like button, please. I would appreciate that so much. Oh Lord. I get so damn tired of y'all. Hold on. Cause this is crazy. Okay. I finally got it to work. Let's see something. I want to pull something up. I think some subpoenas were served. Um, Y'all, I'm so glad those Africans. Shout out to them. I hope that's not a derogatory statement. I'm so happy those. Hey, the real Lee, real deal Lee. Hold on one second. Um, let's see. I'm looking at this charge right here. They still got it up, but I would be willing to bet that this charge was thrown out, but I'm not sure. Okay. Um, let's see. They were trying to serve some subpoenas. Hold on, let me get on down to let's see. States response that was in July. The state gave their response, and so where you all see I think I explained this. Where you all see the state's response, that means that it was the defense attorneys that was requesting filing those motions, and more than the state has to give a response on why this should not be okay. So that's what that means. Okay, unserved personal share subpoena server. Um, let's see, 729 agreed order motion hearing. Um, so there was some things that was granted. Trial set. Something happened on 8/15 on trial. Report dates. Okay. That would more than likely be the jury. But with those subpoenas, I got to thinking about more than likely those subpoenas were for they were probably trying to subpoena some of the police officers that was involved in the case. That's what I'm thinking. And when they try to serve police officers, what they do is they go over to the precinct. Yeah, they normally go over to the precinct, and then a lot of times they'll end up leaving the subpoena, and the subpoenas go in the mailbox. I don't see where there was any more issues with the subpoenas, but I'm thinking that's what it was, serving the police officers because they get served too, so that they would know to be, they got to be at the trial and all of that. The police officers, the investigators that worked on this case, um, the investigators that, yeah, the investigators that worked on the case, and and all of that. So, like I said, it's gonna be interesting. And we're down to like the last hour. Um, hey, I've been looking at some people. I think that they are. I think it is normal for people that are involved in this. He said, "I thought I did something." People that are involved in this to be confident, okay, to um, feel like that nothing, that nothing is that they're gonna, be found not guilty. Do I believe that Quet would be found not guilty? I would be surprised if he wasn't. But I don't know. I don't know how the jurors are gonna go. I guess we have to look at everything that they have. I think the conspiracy situation would definitely be hard to beat. especially based on, as I've said before, what Cornelia said, right? So, like I said, we'll see. I'll be downtown tomorrow, of course. I gotta be down there, and I'm sure it's gonna. When I was down there, Friday or Thursday and Friday, actually, I saw that they had started putting the monitors that you walk through up on the floor that the trial is on. So people are gonna have to be checked twice, in which I don't see any issues with that, because people are gonna be walking to and fro. You're gonna have Young Dog's family there, probably some of his friends, supporters, and so you want to make sure that nobody is hurt. The families, the families of the accused, and all of that. Innocent people. So hey, listen, I'm just ready to see, what Cornelius got. It seemed like to me when Straight Drop was on trial, Cornelius had quite a bit to say. Okay. And I was listening to them talk about Straight Drops. I was listening to them talk about Straight Drops lawyer. Straight Drops lawyer also knew what to ask Cornelius because, you know, um, I'm sure straight drop money was given to his lawyer probably by his family, but we already know that his family has a connection to somebody via CMG. So CMG ultimately paid for his lawyers. But Straight Drop's lawyers was only putting out there, his lawyer was only putting out there what Straight Drop had told him. Straight Drop knew that CMG had paid for Cornelius's lawyer, right? Straight Drop's lawyer knew that. So because Straight Drop had told him. So I know people are waiting to see if Straight Drop is gonna, get on the stand and all of that. I don't know. Straight Drop seemed to have had a whole lot of anger towards Hernandez Govan, and I think a lot of that anger comes from the instigation of people who wanted for Hernandez Govan to take that mastermind charge. Now, I don't believe that Hernandez Govan is innocent, but I think that there are people that wanted him to take the mastermind situation. So if you keep the players, the low hanging fruit, which would be Cornelius and Straight Drop, who actually physically did this for the money, if you can keep them mad and put stuff in their ear, of course they're gonna focus all of their energy on Straight Drop. I mean on Hernandez Govan. Um, this is he says Straight Drop can't tell even if he wanted to, right? And then Straight Drop is in a situation at this point, okay, whereas they're taking care of his family. So they know exactly where his family is. He's got to worry about his mama and his sister and his brother. So if he says something, they got total control at this point of his life. They're making it look like, we're taking care of your family for what you did the whole time. If you have an epiphany, you decide you want to say something, he got to think about his family. So that's going to always hold him back from even, telling a lot of what he knows, right? So, but people are wondering, would he be at Quest trial if they tell him to? If Gotti and them told him that they want for him to come and testify against Quit, I think he would do it. That would help them. Okay, that would help to I guess put dump everything, at Quit's uh feet. I thought that Quit would have been a little smarter myself though. I didn't think that he would want to go and try and dump everything at Juke's feet. I mean, that's the oldest trick in the book. And if that's what he did, I don't know. If that's what he did, it's definitely going to come back to bite him. Um, I think that's going to come back and bite him if he did that. Because we already know that Quit knows it goes further. than Juke. I believe Quit has had conversations with Gotti. If they was talking about signing Quit's artists, which at the time was Straight Drop, i.e., this is how Straight Drop got connected in this, because Quit was trying to shop him to CMG. Okay, so in order for Straight Drop to know and believe that he was allegedly going to be the next biggest thing on CMG, right? Um, then I believe he would have had to talk to Gotti also. Okay, and that's the reason why he was hanging around them. Okay, so hey, Miss Tequila. He says Straight Drop is in prison, in a prison within a prison. They really played that young man. They still playing him. They still playing him. He's allowed them to get around his family. You know, that's basically all he's got left. So what is he gonna say? They're gonna make him take away the only thing that's probably gonna be there for him. His woman is already gone. You know, his child has to grow up really not really knowing him. Okay. So that's gonna be an issue. Okay. So his mom and his sister and his mom and his sister, mainly just his mother, they would be the only people that has a soul tie to him. So, I don't think he's gonna want that to be taken away, because in a matter of years, some of those dudes that he talked to on the street, I mean, that's gonna fizzle. That's definitely gonna fade away. Okay, and he better be careful, because those people that's paying for that house that his folks over there in, okay, he better hope that that never stops, because after a couple of years it could. All right, it could. I'm sure he's probably starting to see a lot of stuff change now. All they wanted was for him to get in that trial and decide that he was not going to tell on them. That's the only thing that they wanted. Okay. Rochelle says, I don't like that I feel bad for people that I shouldn't. I feel bad for Quest's autistic son who's really needs his care. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing wrong with feeling bad for Quest's autistic son. Hey, that's why I thought, that Quest would have did the right thing. I don't know what the circumstances are as it relates to that, if he's in fear or whatever that is. But hey, I thought that he would have did the right thing. So, but like I said, we'll see. From what I understand, they had been trying to work out some deals. I guess it was not to Quet's liking. Um, from my understanding, Quet didn't want to do any time, and I just don't think that that was possible. When you've been charged with these types of crimes, even with whatever deals that are worked out, you have to, there time comes with it. Okay. So hey, we'll see if it backfires on him. Kimberly says, wait 1 minute here. You can have empathy for how a person was treated. Yeah. Yeah. So hey, like I said, we definitely got to pray for Young Dog's family. We got to pray for just pray for their family, for their strength in the Lord, because they're getting ready to have to go and hear all of this stuff again. Those videos, I'm sure, are going to be played. Okay. We don't know what all videos at this point that they have. If Cornelius is saying that Quet had video cameras all around his home, who's to say that those have not been retrieved? Okay. So like I said, we don't really know. But I mean, you hear certain, quitting them saying that they don't have anything. But as I said before, um, if they didn't have anything, why weren't the attorneys able to get the whole indictment thrown out? It seems like to me, if the judge is really fair, okay, the judge is really astute and smart, then if there was nothing there, okay, then the whole case would have been thrown out. So it seems like to me that there something is there, and the judge would agree with that, right? So, like I said, hey, we definitely going to get the opportunity to see, with us being down to the last hour, how things work out. Hey, I wonder what Quet's mind is. I can't understand why, if it's true, why Quet would be trying to protect anybody around Yo Gotti. Okay, that's definitely a oxymoron. So yeah, we definitely gonna see. Hey, DJ Sipsol. Chat Town Finder says, Rochelle, the only thing I could say is I hope his son, mom, and Stanley takes good care of him, and I believe they will, as well as I hope Quet leaves enough money to get medical attention. Yeah, and I'm sure he probably gets some type of, medical assistance and all of that, too. Um, yeah. hmm So, like I said, y'all, we are definitely down. We're down to the wire at this point. And yeah, I can only imagine how long that line is going to be in the morning with people trying to get into that courthouse and into that trial. Child, I'm glad I ain't got to stand in the line. Okay. But I hope and pray that, everything ends up, everybody is safe, because Quet is not going to be walking in from the inmates part. Quet is going to walk in the same way that Young Daw's family is going to walk in, right? So I'm sure, they have to stand outside that courtroom until the courtroom is doors are open, right? So I'm sure they're gonna get the opportunity to run into each other, and so that's why I say I pray for, you know, um, the safety of everybody. And I'm not saying nothing is going to happen, but you never know how people acknowledge folks when they get the opportunity to see. Yes, you all can call in. Hold on, let me turn my phone on. Let me turn my phone on. So I get the wondering, okay, if there were any wired. Okay, I get the wondering what all is going to be. Hold on, I'm looking for the Hold on, you guys. I'm looking for. I'm looking for the charger. I always lose the freaking charger. I always remove one charger and add in the other and lose it. Hold on one second. Says Gotti next. Gotti or Black Youngster, but Gotti is the aim, because Gotti is the one. That's where the money comes from. And if I had to guess, he probably ain't the only one that's next, because um I think it's some more stuff that went on with that too, y'all. Other people that was involved with that had lots of money that wanted Young Dolph gone. Hold on, y'all. I cannot find. Let me see if this is it right here. That charger. Y'all hit that like button for me. Hold on. Yeah, I think I left that charger in the car. Cypress, I'll send you a link because I can't even turn the phone on. Hold on, let me see. Y'all, make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. I want to share some things with you all. I'm trying to figure out a way to. I think we're down to like the last hour. I'm really like praying on what I think I can share. I mean, because it's not like it's not like we're not getting ready to see it tomorrow, right? Um, yeah, I don't know though. Um, I don't know. I guess I should I let me see. Um, yeah. Hey, Miss Sherry. Hey, Miss Sherry. Let's see. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. We're talking about Hernandez Govan is down to the last hour before he goes to trial. She said, break the internet and drop a jewel. Okay. Well, I dropped this in my members. And okay, she said don't share anything. Okay, I won't share nothing then. Yeah, make sure y'all like make sure y'all hit the like button, please. Like, share, and subscribe. Hey
Welcome.
Daryl, shout out to Savannah, Georgia.
Shout out to George.
Shout out to Savannah, Georgia. It says a straight. I'm like my dog Cypress. I'm drinking a Coke and smiling. So I want to know how many people that if you think that Govan is going to be convicted, put a 1 in the chat. If you think that he's going to get off on all charges, put a 2 in the chat. Put a 1 for convicted on all charges, a 2 if you think he's going to be found not guilty. Joke Free said, "Long live Dolph." Yeah, long live Dolph. Long live young Dolph. 1. Let's see. Just a lot of people feel like he's going to be convicted on all charges. Straight to the point. Don't I think he's going to be found not guilty? I see a lot of 1s. Says please, like, thank you, Chat Town Finest. Miss Keita says 1. Mm-hmm. Casey says 1. Okay.
I think that conspiracy gonna get him out of here.
You think that conspiracy? You think Cornelius gonna come in and
Yeah, they gonna put Canadian on the stand. He gonna
y'all
got
think Cornelius gonna come in and he might come in and do a Woody? What y'all think?
now they gonna get some chicken nuggets. He gonna tell it.
Huh?
They gonna give him chicken nuggets and Dr. Pepper. He gonna tell everything.
He says not guilty on the mastermind, but guilty on the rest. I think they took that mastermind away because now he's got conspiracy.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
That
got
master.
conspiracy. Here's the thing. I think see with that conspiracy, if it was hearsay and folks say, okay, well, I wasn't there, but I heard that he did this and this and that. But you're talking to one of the killers. One of the killers is going to be on the stand, ready to say, yes, I killed young Dolph, admitting to their part. Yes, I did this, and I was
Yeah.
brought in by this person. That right there is hard.
But see, if they took the mastermind jacket off him, y'all, pay attention. That's gonna get wrapped on some niggas that's gonna get caught up in the fed case.
Yeah, because
That's gonna be a mean motherfucker. Like,
I think I told y'all this in my members. We talk about a lot in the platinum. Uh,
He said, I got 100 plus a 30 pack of Coke on him. Bet. Let's go. I'll take your bet in there a week because that conspiracy going to get his ass out of there. I'll take that bet. That's
they said
easy bet
Cornbread
to
trying to
take.
get a sentence reduction. He's singing like Luther. Yeah.
Luther,
And then
Stevie,
Cornbread
Aretha.
knows that they was trying to kill him. They was going to take him up out of here and all of that. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I heard some people say that Straight Drop might be a witness. If Gotti and them have been throwing go, remember now what Mr. Ian said. Mr. Ian said Teasy gave a statement and Juke gave a statement. And when they gave that statement, it coincided, which means they were
We
both
went together.
saying that
We found
Govan was the mastermind.
right. And now they both, yeah, we get it. Like y'all some dangerous niggas, man.
The real deal, he says too, because this man walking around, he told something, T. Yeah, but who he tell on? You know what I mean? Because he
Well,
y'all know now. A lot of times, if this is what happened, he probably sometimes. I'm not saying Govan now. I'm just saying in general. Sometimes when people start talking, they might, because they want to disassociate themselves a little bit from this situation. They'll start telling on other situations that might pique the interest of law enforcement.
yeah,
Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I was working in Crime Stoppers, we used to get collect calls all the time when people were sitting in jail, and y'all know before they started having like these calling cards and stuff, and they would say collect call from, instead of giving their name, they'll say, I know about a murder. I just want to get out of here. They would always say, I know about a murder. So they'll start telling, even though they're, they want to try to disassociate themselves from whatever they've been convicted of. What they'll do is they know about other murders or other things or drug houses and all of that. That definitely piques the interest of like organized crime and the organized crime unit, other homicides that are on the board that has not been solved. That's how a lot of these cases and stuff are solved, because people that have been sitting in jail, they have cases and they want to disassociate themselves and say, well, I wasn't involved with what I've been charged with, or they get convicted and they'll say, you want to talk about who else was involved in this case? Well, I don't know nothing. It wasn't nobody else involved, but I do know about this other murder. I know that murder ain't solved. They ain't gonna turn down no information. I could go ahead and hook you up with that if I can get some leniency. I mean, that's the type of stuff that happens all the time.
then what I don't get, they'll go snitch and go right back to jail. Like, what the hell you snitch for, dummy?
Why you think? Well, people get mad at Cornelius, but they was intending on doing Cornelius dirty. The Alabama Hill says Govan claiming that he keeping Gotti out the business, but they could be pump faking. That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
I don't think that Gotti is more important to Govan than his children.
Man, they let Cornelius out smart. But how y'all supposed to be smart niggas? Y'all let rerun outshine all of y'all. All y'all going to jail for a long goddamn time for that damn food. Yeah, they should have been quicker than that on the trigger. They should have got him out of here. So he got down Lord's Road. He supposed to be out the car like that.
No, Cypress doesn't. I'm saying, looking at the chat. No, they shouldn't have killed him.
Straight drop. You supposed to be down North Road. Push
Well,
his
they was
ass
gonna
up the
kill
lane.
Straight Drop. Straight Drop became a liability too. Them folks was running around there scared when they got Straight Drop to Indiana. Now, it's hard to say that some of these people were not involved when we get to thinking about all of it, when we start remembering everything from the beginning. Straight Drop was found in Indiana. Where the hell was he going?
Zebo help.
They sure as hell wouldn't get ready to make him no star. So what he get on the, he couldn't be a star at this point. The folks looking for him, he goes on the run. Where he thought he was gonna go.
Hang out with Zebo. Probably go shoot some free throws.
They was getting ready to kill him. They was gonna kill him too. He was gonna be at somebody's house in Indiana.
Yeah,
Okay.
come there somebody graveyard.
Yeah, they was definitely gonna put him in a graveyard because I'm sure whoever house they was gonna try to hide him out in Indiana lives in a upscale secluded area. It's probably a lot of land where people can be buried, like Straight Drop.
And they don't like too many melanated Negroes hanging out in them.
Marcus Holmes says Cypress get ready in a short time. Gotti gonna
I,
wear a
I thought
diaper.
I thought trolls be sleep this time of night. And it's your bedtime, Mom. I thought you be sleep.
Hey, like I said, y'all, we are down to the last hour. So, hey, I'm sure Govan. I bet you Govan not sleep.
I know he ain't. I know he up like Chuck's
He
in the
probably
morning.
ain't going. I don't. He probably ain't going to sleep.
You can't go to his nerve probably jumping, man.
Yeah. He probably. Yep. I'm sure his nerves and stuff is probably jumping. So they said
Yeah.
Drop wanted to be in the NBA. Well, Drop totally. He might could be in. They might have a little NBA fake NBA team in prison, so he can probably be on that team.
I hope not.
He was probably supposed to get knocked when he was robbed in Texas. I forgot that he was robbed in Texas.
Who was robbed in Texas?
Straight Drop.
Oh, but they ain't. Oh, but they robbed him for. That's my first time ever hearing that.
Well, I think he had some. They knew. They must have known he had some money on him, some hit money.
Sound familiar, don't it?
Mm-hmm. Nene Lawyer says I had a phone call. I'm behind. Y'all make sure y'all get the likes up for me. Straight to the point says they couldn't even handle a Draco properly. Tam Queen knows how to handle that weapon. Well, Cornelius was probably just off of pills or something. And he was definitely sprung.
That might hurt a 100K shit, man. Let me get the word straight. There you go. I don't know how they kept him alive, man. He'd have been out, stretched out on North Road somewhere like that. Rough. His ass been out there. Michael.
They had to wait. They didn't know that the heat was gonna be on them. Where's that video at? Because they was really missing Quit over already. I think they had let Straight Drop see to the point where he could cut Quit out. He could cut him out. So even when at that little shoot or whatever they was at, um Straight Drop had came in with Juke. I think Juke and Gotti had already, you know, and I think that was right before
TZ.
Young Doc was killed. That was around like June. She said I was saying the same thing Cypress said about Zebo. I believe Zebo and Head involved.
That's gonna be bad if Debo and Ball. So that's gonna make
Why you think that's gonna be bad?
because the Grizzlies and hyped you up, gave you all type of, and now they
Well, they
gonna
ain't
have
gonna do nothing but fire him. They gonna
yeah,
fire him.
yeah, tear all your whole legacy gonna be ripped apart.
Well, they rip Young Dolph's legacy apart.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure. Y'all, we had 76 likes. Y'all run the likes up. You all hit the like button. Okay. Also, if you want to support, you can hit the Cash App or the Super Thanks. Hit the Cash App or the Super Thanks. If you send a Cash App, if you can, let me know. Because my phone is dead. So I wouldn't know if you sent one right now.
Yeah, Rakayla wasn't straight rob woman.
But she was his baby's mama.
She was the neighborhood. Oh,
Hey, Pumpkin Pooh. Mojo Money Major says, Rochelle says, good night, good people. We'll know something later on today. Yes, we will. We'll know a little bit. I think this trial is going to go on for, it might go on for longer than a week. Look, Bustown says, let's go. Can't wait for trial. What was
Parker Pool,
that?
what's up, baby? Parker Pool, what's going on,
He
baby?
said, ain't no way it's over 100 haters in here refusing to hit the like. Yes, y'all, please hit the like button.
Hit the
Y'all,
like
please
button.
run the likes up.
Shout out to the trolls in the building. Hit the
Well,
like button.
they need to hit that like button.
Margaret Hall, hit the like button.
It's 191 people in on here. Yeah, run the likes up for me. Run the
Okay.
likes all the way up. We just at 85 likes.
I'm gonna say a few names. Eh, I don't know, but it's on my mind. Hit,
What?
hit, say your prayer. Well, Caleb, say your prayer. Your retarded ass banging up at them handcuffs. Kamisha, your bad meatloaf making ass, you need to say your prayer twice. And nasty meatloaf making motherfucker, you say your prayer.
I tell you, she's been very quiet. I don't
Yeah, I
even hear
know she
people
has.
talking about her no more.
She probably on the point somebody they goddamn meeting.
Thank you, Pumpkin Pooh, for becoming a new member. I appreciate that. Marcus on says, tell Gotti to say his prayers. Gotti. Yeah, his day coming, but I think Black Youngsters Day is already here. I think his day is here. I
God,
think he
God has
really.
changed the prayer. God has been on the same prayer that long ass head. He might get this Stephen concussion.
I think Youngsters Day is here. I'm just now. This is just what I believe. Okay, I believe that Youngster is probably going to. He may be having issues. Um, Also because what's the word I'm looking for? I wonder if they ever found in they got a suspect for who killed that boy who killed his brother. I wonder about that.
Who you
Says,
talking about?
I'm coming to Memphis and celebrating. We got to go to jail. Okay.
Who you talking about? What brother killed his brother?
I wonder if they ever found out who took out Black Young. I mean, got the boy that took out Black Youngster's brother was killed.
Really?
The one who took out his last brother.
Do you think? Do you think they found the dude who took him out?
Yeah, I
The one
wonder if the police know who took him out.
that might be in the Rico, y'all. Ain't no telling, man. These folks slick. They
I
might
know
throw
we ain't no telling what's
Hey,
going on
They,
with that.
they might wrap that up in the Rico. See, y'all missed a lot of stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all missed, right? When Quinn did the interview with Stan G, when he asked him, "Did you know Pre?" He said, "Man, ain't no damn rap." He said, "You cool with CMG?" He said, "I can't talk about them. You know, I got open key." Then he said, "Do you know Black Youngster?" He said, "No, I never met him, but I didn't talk to him on the phone." Then, if y'all know, everybody been quiet till it's time to go to trial. Now everybody mad.
I wonder if Quit would let me get him an interview. I ain't got no money to pay him. I think he want to be paid for interviews, and I got to
No,
be able to ask him what I want to ask him. He can't tell me what to ask him.
okay. Well, if you don't plan no action from a state penitentiary, then you might don't want to do this.
Well, if he goes to the penitentiary, I want to interview him.
Well, he probably give it to you for a few $100 Coca Cola.
We'll have to ask Stanley if he can get him to give me an interview.
I
Because
got
I want
I
to know something. Maybe if he get convicted, he might want to. I would want to interview him to ask him something. Mister says rat is. He said rat is a rat. Who you talking about, Mister?
yeah, he just. But if he beat this, Marcus, don't come to
I
Memphis
hope
trying
he
to
just go on with his life. And I was going to say I hope he don't try to send nobody on no get back.
Marcus, don't come to Memphis trying to celebrate. Just They come hiding us on this here YouTube.
He said he coming from New Jersey, so he already coming from the jungle.
Yeah, Memphis different type of jungle, man. Hey, man, come party with us on YouTube, man. That's about the easiest route, man. But no, if he beat this, the dude gonna go. Dude popularity
Well,
gonna go.
y'all, Cornelius Smith is definitely gonna be there because he. I'm glad they didn't take him to the Shelby County Jail. I'm glad they didn't do that
They
because
put
he might not would. He probably wouldn't have made it to court. Hell,
nah, they nah, they ain't gonna put him where nobody hit. Well, yeah, you right, cause they ain't got no control down there. He probably hey, well, I ain't gonna put it out there, y'all. Hey, y'all ain't gonna get me to do that. But yeah, he in a safe place. Just know he'll be there. He'll be there for Quit wake up in the morning. So,
he will be. Now that's a fact.
yeah, he'll be there for Quit wake up in the morning. They gonna have him bringing him through the back early in the morning.
Hmm.
Whole
And they're
day
gonna.
in the morning.
And they need to. They need to hurry up and have him there before anybody get up.
Yeah, they gonna bring him there for the inmate wake up. He gonna be there early. He gonna be
Yeah,
there
but he
for
don't need to be. They don't need to take him in the jail. They need to take him to the holding
yeah.
um
That's what they gonna have,
cells
man.
and where the
They gonna have.
court said.
Yeah, that's what they gonna have, man. Oh, hell, they probably got him either. They probably got him out there.
He said,
Well, you
"Man,
know,
couldn't it? Yeah. Oh, you showed nothing. Who was that said that he might open up about Desmond Rogers? Yeah.
oh,
See, I'm pretty sure they said a lot around Cornelius because people tend to think that junkies be zoned out and high and they don't know what you're talking about. They really, they junkies are really stickler for details.
sorry for your loss, parking boo. Yeah, they do. Yeah, junkies is scary. Well, they get you out the way. Yeah, yeah they gonna tell him. I wonder they get him some pills out that way. Yeah.
My condolences, Pumpkin Pooh. He said peel heads be high, quiet, and aware. Yeah, they be very aware. They be very aware. Um, nothing says junkies can do two things really well: recall everything and paint.
I ready to take my vacation.
He said Stephen brought up a good point about the um, death of Barbie Carter.
But they said he OD or something, right? That was Khadijah.
Cammy Cam, what is number one?
Oh, you asked was Quake gonna get convicted for the one in the
Oh
chat.
yeah. Oh,
The
they
chat.
kind of far back. Um, he says cornbread like that crackhead on Minister Society willing to do anything while holding cheeseburgers.
Oh,
Well, cornbread got to pay. Cornbread definitely. What Mr. N say? He trying to come out the bleachers dunking on a ninja, and that's exactly what he did at the last trial. Hold on. Let's see something. Y'all
but
hit
just
that like button for me.
Mr.
Let's see
N
how
been
many
cooking
likes we
on
got.
YouTube. Mr. N been cooking on YouTube lately. I
He
mean,
been on somebody else's channel.
you know what Jessica Dog got going on.
Hold on. Let's see.
Mr. 4532, my big bro in the building.
Yeah, hold on. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Like, share, and subscribe.
Could be. Man, not much, Mister. Just
Hold
chilling.
on, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button.
Hit the like button, good people.
I'm trying to pull something up. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Hold on, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit the hey, Mister.
Tennessee. What neighborhood? Like on around here. Okay. We've been around each other a couple times. Okay. And for the record, I know that it's a formality, but for the
So, y'all,
record,
I
can you
think
point
this
him
is going
out
to be the
in the
first
courtroom and tell me what he's
witness
wearing and stuff?
tomorrow.
Yeah, the young brother over there with the button down shirt, blue and white button down shirt. If the record could reflect that he's identified the defendant, Mr. Justin Johnson, Your Honor.
Let the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant in court.
So how did you get to be with Justin Johnson this day on November 17th, 2021? We knew that, they had a hit on Dr. Head or whatever, so. Who had a hit on whose head? Big Jook had a hit on Dog Head or whatnot, so. How do you know that Big Jook had a hit on Dog's head? Quick had told me about it, Quick, and you know what I'm saying, being just. How much money was it supposed to be? 100,000 on Dog Head. And had you agreed to do this hit? Yes, sir. Had Justin agreed to do this hit? Yes, sir. We all gonna do it together? Yeah, they been on it, but yeah. Was there any arrangements as far as splitting money or anything? Yeah, me and him supposed to be giving Quit 10,000 apiece. All right, so you and him were gonna give Govan 10,000 apiece? Yeah. And how much were you gonna get? I was getting 40, he was getting 40. Okay. Had you spoken with Justin about this? Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay. This was not something that just happened this day, but something that was in the process for weeks?
Yeah,
How did y'all hook up this day, if you remember?
he had pulled up to get me. He came and got me or whatever.
Where did he get you from?
He got me from my father's house.
Where's your father's house?
Out of Monsignors.
Orange Mound area?
Yeah.
Had either you called him or he called you or anything like
He
this?
had called me the first time I missed the call. Then he called me back. I answered. He telling me basically they were pulling up because we already knew what was going on.
When you say you already knew what was going on, you already knew that.
Now, if you notice what he said he called me and told me they was pulling up. Did he ever specify who they was? They didn't let him? Because see, it was only supposed to be straight drop. He said he called me and told me they was pulling up. That's more than one person.
You familiar with that street?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever buy drugs from Mr. Govan?
Yes, I brought ecstasy.
Okay, would he sell you ecstasy pills? You ever heard the term like old head?
Nah.
Okay. Would you consider him sort of a older criminal figure in the neighborhood?
Yeah, I call him like a bro.
Okay. Did you have another guy in that neighborhood you used to hang out with too?
Yeah, Big Bobby.
Big Bobby. Is that Bobby Carter?
Bobby Carter, yes, sir.
How often would you be over there on Bradley Street?
I don't know, that's just about every day.
Okay. So this is a hangout area, and you would buy ecstasy from Quet.
Quit.
All right. How is it that you met Justin through Quet?
Oh, just, like, being around, basically. Being around.
Would Justin be around Quet too?
Yeah, he'll be around Quit.
Do you know why Justin would be around Quet?
They looked at each other like brothers, brothers, and then just rap or whatever.
All right. You knew Justin to be a rapper?
And it was just quick, by itself.
So this had come.
Up there, and then I had left, and he had called my. And I had asked him to give me some more money, so I give me some more pills.
Did he give you some more money?
Yeah.
Was there anything else related in that second conversation about Dolph's murder or?
He was just saying we just gotta get rid of the car. He was saying we gotta get rid of the car and stuff.
Quet was saying that y'all need to get rid of the car.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of the car.
That it was y'all's problem?
Yeah.
They didn't give him an accessory charge.
Just need to give us the key to that car so we can get rid of the car.
Okay. Justin had the keys to the Mercedes.
Yeah.
Now, when Justin left, did he tell you where he was going?
Nah, he ain't telling me exactly where you're going, but he supposed to got up with Juke and got back up with me.
Do you know whether or not he actually did get up with Joe?
I don't know.
When Justin left the expedition, where were the guns?
They was in the truck with us.
In the truck? In the expedition?
Yeah.
Do you know what happened with those guns?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen them again at all?
I ain't even see Justin no more.
Did Justin ever tell you what he did with the guns?
Nah.
Did Quet ever tell you what happened with the guns?
Nah.
You back at your dad's house, but you've been shot in the shoulder.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
How do you feel?
I'm messed up. Like, I'm messed up, but I'm trying to go get these pills, but I pop pills anyway, so I know where to snap at. I know how to snap at.
Okay, did you find some pills?
Yeah.
Did you take your pills?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah, I
remember
hit the
that
like
night?
button.
Sleep good? Sleep bad? How were you?
I had passed out the night. I had blacked out in the bathroom from too much blood or whatever.
Okay.
So my girl had got me back up and stuff like that.
Were you worried about your physical condition?
Nah, I wasn't worried because I knew long as I wasn't bleeding out the mouth, that I was okay. Long as I ain't no blood coming from my mouth, I'm straight. I've been shot before, so I was straight. So.
Okay. Was your girl worried about you?
Yeah, she was worried. She was worried. I was just trying to get my money.
Were you afraid that the police maybe knock on your door?
Nah, I wasn't thinking about none of it, to be honest with you, because, I thought, if the car was going to be out the way and stuff like that, like, I wasn't worried about none of it. I ain't going to even lie to you.
This was a car that wasn't connected to you.
Nah, on the car,
Hey, y'all keep running those likes up.
Wore gloves.
yeah, we had them gloves.
The guns were gone.
Right.
This happened really fast.
Yeah.
In and out.
Ain't nobody expecting to be me, so.
Ain't nobody
with them.
expecting it to be you. Is that what
Right.
you said?
I wasn't beefing with them.
And that's true. You didn't have a beef with Dolph, did you?
I ain't even know dog. I ain't even lie. I ain't had no beef with nobody.
Never met him a day in your
I
life.
haven't met him a day in my life. I just want the money.
Wait a
And
minute, shit, how in the
We
hell
can
did I
call
do that?
what y'all did here whatever we want to call it, but you're not a professional hitman or anything, are you?
Nah, I ain't none of it.
But y'all got offered money
Yeah, nah, come on.
by somebody more powerful than y'all.
Yeah.
$40,000 is a lot of money to you.
At the time it was, it ain't. But at the time, it was. My condition, it was.
In 2021,
Yeah.
when you were on the streets, ecstasy, oxycodone, your son had died some months before. $40,000 is a lot of money to you,
It was at the time.
even to do this bad thing.
Yeah, at the time it was.
After we go our separate ways, do you stay in touch? Do you and Dustin stay in touch?
Well, I was hitting him up or whatever, trying to see what my money was. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me, Juke said, too hot right now. He gonna get with us and all that, too hot. Then, I had, like, when they found the car, before they found the car, they had gave me some money to buy a car cover to cover the joint up.
Because this car, you're talking about the white Mercedes?
Yeah, the white Mercedes.
It's left in the driveway of Bradley, is that right?
Yeah, Justin had somebody to push it back then. It was in the back then.
Okay, so it went from the driveway of Bradley
To the backyard.
to the backyard of Bradley.
Yeah,
But it was still just sitting there.
yeah. So Quick gave me some money to buy a car cover the joint up. Sign that they found.
Had up to that point, other than it being pushed in the back, first of all, did you push it in the back or somebody else?
Now somebody else pushed it in the bed.
Did you go back to the car at all?
Yeah, I went back and wiped it out. I myself wiped me down.
Cleaning it.
He clean.
So you were worried that maybe you left evidence in there.
Yeah, I worried. Because I know I opened the door with no gloves on.
And when you cleaned it off, was it daytime or nighttime?
It was nighttime.
So your nighttime on Bradley,
Yeah.
cleaning out this
Shot
Mercedes.
and everything. Yup, shot it
And
in.
been shot in the shoulder.
Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button.
When you cleaned it down, was it still in the driveway or was it in the
Nah,
back?
it was in the backyard when I cleaned it down.
So it had already been pushed to the back.
Yeah.
Did you take anything out of the car?
Nah, I ain't taking it.
Wiped it down and left.
Yeah, wiped down and left.
You were describing staying in touch with Justin, is that right?
Yeah.
To your knowledge, was he still in town or out of town?
My knowledge, he was hurt.
And you had mentioned the money, is that correct?
Yeah.
And he had told you that Joke said it was too hot right now.
Yeah, it was too high right now.
But were you still interested in your money?
Yeah, I just wanted my money. I did the job. I just wanted my money.
Now, could you have gone to Joke and tried to get your money?
Nah.
Did you know him?
So basically, what he just established was that Govan was like the liaison. Okay. That was a very astute question. He asked him, could you have gone to Juke yourself and gotten your money? So what he basically just established that Govan was the liaison between at least Cornelius and Juke, and maybe even Straight Drop. Like he was like the middleman.
Right. Like, that's what I don't get, man. Don't go by the car cover. Burn the motherfucker up, man. That's simple, man. This shit is that simple. Don't go by a car cover. Burn that son of a bitch up, man. You're going to jail.
That's true, Tracy. They talk like his life didn't mean nothing. You know what I mean? That's really sad.
Him at all?
I had met with him, but you know, I ain't have no number on him.
How many times had you met with Joe?
Just one time he quit out.
At Quet's house?
He quit out.
And when did that happen? Before or after Dolph was killed?
It was before.
When that happened, was there conversation about these hits on the PRE rappers?
Yeah, really quick with doing all the talking, like, you know, just telling who out here pray, how much everybody had on their head and stuff like that. And Juke was just like agreeing, like, you know what I'm saying? He made her take our phone outside first before we started doing any talking.
Who all was there for this meeting at Quet's house?
It was just me, Quit, and Juke.
You, Quet, and Joe.
He really wanted to meet. I had pulled up about some XP, and Juke was already in there.
Gotcha.
And Quit had started talking, you know what I'm saying, like, you see, I heard, and Juke like, hold up, the phone's outside. So he said, our phone outside.
They came back in.
So if we believe what Cornelius is saying, he's saying like Quit had already chosen him, right?
Yeah, I was the muscle.
Quit had chosen him for the job and was going to introduce him to Juke, right? Because without Quit, Juke would not have even known Cornelius. I mean, am I right?
Right. You know what? God is telling me to send a message to Stanley Govan right now. Stanley, if you listening, ain't no way in the hell Quit gonna beat this nigga getting on the stand the way he talking.
Yeah, now, Quit took the phones outside in church. Me and Juke was already in hell, but Quit came in and started talking.
At that time when you met with Joke, is that the first time that anybody's talked about money on Dolph's head?
Now, the first time, it was just Quit by himself.
So this had come up before with Quet,
Yeah,
and then comes up again with Quet and with Joke there.
right.
When did you, in that timeline, so first just Quet, next Quet and Joke.
Right.
When did you met Justin in that timeline?
Oh, you like right around the same time, you know what I'm saying?
As the first time when it was just Quet, or the second time when it was Quet and Joke?
Like, in between the first and the second time, I had, like, Quit had put me and Justin together, basically.
Okay.
That's how I met him. Quit.
Joke's the money man calling the shots.
Yeah,
Quet puts you and Justin together.
right.
And you and Justin are cool with each other and interact with each other over the months. You said at least 5 times.
Yeah, something like that.
You're trying to, now we're back after the murder, you're trying to get your money.
Right.
You're having conversations with Justin, is that correct?
Yeah, I was taking his phone, like, you know what I'm saying? I need their money for the party, you know what I'm saying?
Are there times that you're trying to communicate with Justin and in fact you're communicating with somebody else?
I ain't know it, you know what I'm saying? It's time I ain't know.
Okay. Did you come to find out that Jamarcus Johnson had Justin's phone after the murder?
Yeah, I found that out, I got locked up.
When you were communicating with Justin. Okay, these times when Jamarcus had his phone and doing three-way stuff or whatever. What was the substance of those conversations?
Oh, first time I was on the way back from Atlanta, he said he had got a little package from his homeboy, so we could have some money in our pocket or whatever. And I was coming back from Atlanta, so I I like 2 hours out. So I like, man, I don't want to just put it in the mailbox. But he said he had a letter with it too. And I know it'd be too many folks in my dad's neighborhood that still here to be seeing what put in the mailbox and double back. So I told him to give it to the lady next door, who like a grandma figure to me or whatever. And he gave her $500 in a letter.
$500 in a letter.
Yeah.
And obviously you're supposed to get $40,000.
Right.
But you got $500 in a letter.
You saying right here, yeah.
And what was the substance of the letter?
Saying that Juke said that if we get caught up, he gonna make sure we had the best lawyers and all that old stuff get hot right now.
And this first payment is when you get back from Atlanta.
Yeah.
How did you got into
What's up, Gangster Williams? He said, "What?"
After like,
What's up,
after they
gangster?
got the cop, we went on after.
Okay. Getting scarce.
Yeah. I got scared. I got on them.
Did y'all drive out there?
Yeah, we drove right though.
Stay in a hotel?
Yeah, stayed in the hotel.
About how long were you gone?
I was gone a couple days. I ain't had any more money on me. I ain't had any more
You
money.
don't have money, you gotta come back.
Yeah, I gotta come back.
And you come back, you pick up that money from the woman?
Yeah, I picked up the money from her, and I saw how much it was. I'm like, hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, $500.
You could spend that on pills in one day. Right?
Yeah, it's over with. Yeah, that's about it.
What'd you do with the letter?
I flushed down the toilet at the hotel room.
All right. Is that the only time you got any money from Justin?
Nah, a couple days later, I was in the city or whatever, and he was saying that he was gonna have his folks pull up on me, bring me some money or whatever.
That's when they was trying. So that's when they was trying to set him up to kill him.
Pulled up about 20, 30,000 leave, you know what I'm saying? But I had my girl to get out the car, and she met the person that was driving on the street or whatever. I had her to have her face mask on, and she said they had their face masks on, so we don't know who it was, but they gave her $300.
$300.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is from Justin's folks.
Yeah, this was just folks.
All right. So now we've been paid about $800.
Shout out to Terrence Gangster Williams. He's in the chat. That's Birdman's brother. Let me ask you something, Gangster. The chat is asking you, do you think that Quet is going to walk? You know, his trial is tomorrow. That's why we're going over quite a bit of this stuff. Do you think that he's going to walk? Or you think that what you think? Okay, Terrence says he don't think that he's gonna walk. He said he don't think he's gonna walk. You think that conspiracy got him caught? That conspiracy is gonna get him caught up? He says quick responses, laugh out loud, 4240 on the response time. Oh, okay. He said he used to talk to him. Yeah, he said he thinks he's going to get caught up on this conspiracy charge. And in the state of Tennessee, probably like so many other states, if they find that you've conspired to kill someone, even if you were not the actual person that did it, that pulled the trigger, if you if they find you guilty on conspiracy, they can find you guilty for murder if you actually carry out the murder. He wanted me to interview him, but I didn't want to get in it. Oh, I see. He says that Govan wanted him to interview him, but he didn't want to get in it. Was that around the same time that he interviewed with Stan G last year? The Alabama hitter says he's very confident he gonna beat it.
Okay.
Oh, he says recent. This was recent.
If gangster tell you he ain't gonna beat it, he ain't gonna beat it.
Oh, Gangster says he wanted him to do an interview with him recently. Oh, wow. Says conspiracy brings 15 to 20. Says Gangster responds quicker than AI chat. Well, he said he must have answered right back.
I think that's a troll.
Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Make sure you all hit the like button. He told me he gonna beat it as well, but I was like, why are they still trying you? Yeah.
That might be the original gangster.
It is the original Terrence Gangster Williams.
Okay, then shout out to gangster. I know. So shout out to gangster in the business. Hey man, listen. If gangster tell you ain't gonna beat it, your ass going to jail. You might well pack a lunch. It's over. You know, gangster be sleepy time of night. I'm not gangster be in the bed.
I think Gangster done be up on live late at night. I've seen him on live late. Him and that guy. He says you can tell because he answered what I thought. Yeah, he comes through to support me. Shout out to Terrence.
Okay, you got Gangster Williams coming through. Okay,
He come through. He comes through quite often.
Okay,
Come into the chat.
Shout out to
and show love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gangster, are you going to vlog on? Are you going to vlog, commentate, and vlog on it? What's up, Justice for Dog?
Boy, look who waking up out the bushes. Look at that.
I was like, I know Justice for Dolph ain't sleep. Justice for Dolph probably is not. I said Justice for Dolph probably gonna be up all night too, waiting to see what's gonna happen at the trial. Terrence says topics.
Justice for Dog, what's popping, man?
Jeremy says, "Oh Lord, you know you're killing me." Justice for Dog says, Terrence Smart moved to keep away from him. He dragged all his partners into this. Oh wow.
Justice for Dog, you been had us waiting on this documentary. We ain't seen this shit.
I was saying you keep some good topics. Thank you, Terrence. I appreciate that so much.
We ain't seen a sheet of notebook paper, Justice for Dog. We've been looking for the documentary you talking about.
Hey, Memphis Scene 88 Reload. Oh my God, that's the Memphis Scene 88 is the guy that did the documentary that was so good. And then he took it down. Memphis Scene, why you take it down? I think that's him. Hey, Flawless World.
Why he took it down?
That was a good documentary.
Okay.
Well, I'm definitely going to be commentating on it tomorrow. But everybody is, though, you know. I think Cornelius is going to be the first on the stand. So, like I said, it's going to be interesting to see because understand Cornelius could not talk about, because I told y'all the energy that was out there. And Cornelius and Straight Drop was mad at Quit. And I guess I've been trying to understand that why was Cornelius so mad at Quit? But now that I think about it, I guess Quet was his only really point of contact, right? He didn't know Juke or none of them. What did Memphis Steen say? I missed it.
Let's see. This is the problem. This rap quit right back into this conspiracy.
Yeah, it does.
This
He
rap
says,
quit.
Justice for Dow says Govan sure is running around celebrating behind the scenes like he beat it already.
We know you would know. Just go. Not I want some. We know you. We know you would know he's celebrating just for dog.
This is Miss T in chat. Hey, Nene. So Cornelius, well, somebody got Cornelius money. We know that. I think they want to. They really, because they just really kind of crumb fed Cornelius, and then they got greedy with that. They crumb fed him because I'm sure Straight Drop got way more than $40,000.
Yeah, I think hell, I wouldn't be surprised if it come out him and quit split Cornelius money. Man, y'all don't trust these Memphis Negroes. You will come up short.
Well, I think they lowballed Cornelius anyways.
Yeah.
And then they decided they didn't even want to give him the 40.
No, because they split it. I knew what happened. I was thinking y'all just left my line to get on the stand. Y'all gonna die. Y'all gonna die in jail and he coming home.
He says, I think this is gonna be bomb. He says, I think this is gonna be a bomb on day one, but not the way it appears from the Straight Drop trial. Shoot, they might mess around and have to have Cornelius on the trial on the stand for 2 days. Now, I have been checking. I mean, they got him where he can be at the trial tomorrow. So he's gonna be there. They definitely got him where he can be there. I'm just not gonna say where they got him at.
We know where they got him at.
The TS says, why was Cornelius asking Straight Drop for his money instead of Govan? That too.
What they were trying to do was take Quit after conspiracy, but this dummy get on the stand and wrap it right back around.
Memphis Scene 88 says, I want to link with Justice for Dolph and set YouTube on fire. I'm dropping right after the trial.
Oh, that'll be dope. We waiting for it. Let's go, man.
Mm-hmm. That would be awesome. That's gonna be fire.
Justice for Dolph. What you waiting on? Get with it. That's what I want. That's what I want to hear, Justice for Dolph. Get with it, cause we've been waiting on this documentary you talking about. And we ain't seen the goddamn sign project. It's gone. That's what happened to a channel.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is there any other payment coming?
All the payments stopped then.
All the payments stopped.
Everything stopped.
Is there any time that you or your girlfriend or anybody received a large payment?
Nah.
How much longer passes until you're arrested about?
Probably about a week after I had saw that when I saw Quick. He was telling me that we had to meet up at the restaurant or whatever, get up with you, get my money or whatever.
So, what restaurant did they have to meet up at? Was that Privé?
Come on, do we have the name that one?
All right, so tell me about this again. I'm sorry.
I was in South Memphis getting me some pills.
South Memphis, okay.
And I ran in quick. He was going one way, I was going the opposite way. And he blew the horn, and I pulled on over to the side because Bobby had OD. So I was giving him my condolences and stuff too.
We had talked earlier about this guy. You hung out on Bradley Street a lot.
Yeah.
And so did another guy named Bobby Carter, is that right? And he was a friend to you?
Yeah, it was my associate.
And he was a friend or maybe even a relative to Mr. Govan?
Yeah.
And he had actually died of a drug overdose?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. So you're talking with Mr. Govan.
So I was giving my condolences because, they said they were like brothers. So I was giving my condolences about Bobby ODing or whatever. And he was like, man, he gonna get my money. He gonna get my money. He like, when the last time I spoke to Justin? I like, man, it's been a minute. And he was like, oh, police had just ran in Justin's spot or whatever, and I need to get rid of my phone and all that. And he asked me for a number on me so he could get with me.
And that is how we started your testimony, right? We started with this conversation the day before so that you were arrested, is that right?
Yeah.
So we've come full circle on that. I have some still shots and photographs I want to pass to you. Ask you what's in here, Mr. Smith. Council signature on it. What am I looking at there, Mr. Smith?
Photo of me and Justin.
And you?
Shooting that dope.
All right. Can you place that face down on that table next to you?
Photo of me and Justin running away from the shoot after we got done shooting the dope.
Running back to that white Mercedes.
Running back to the car.
You can place that down on top of that.
Photo of me and Justin in Whitehaven, going to get cleaned up after the shooting.
Part of that video we watched.
Yeah.
And are you the one with the messed up shirt?
Yeah, I got my shirt up. I got my hoodie up, my blue hoodie up. I got one of my arms, his arm, hanging, leaning down like this because I'm shot.
Put that face down.
It's the house on Bradley where we parked the car across the street from Courthouse.
Can you place that down?
It's the car we was in when we saw Dolphin and when we did the killing.
And is that when it's in the back of Bradley?
Yeah, this where it was at when I went and wiped it down in the backyard of Bradley Street.
Can you place that face down? Now this house that was across the street from Quez, had there been a rap video filmed there?
Yeah, Justin had shot a rap video there.
Justin shot a rap video actually in front of that house.
Yeah, in front of that house.
Now, were you actually in the rap video?
Yeah, I was in that video. It just, I was money up at the house in the video.
All right, can you place that down? I'm sorry.
It just on the elevator.
So wearing the same outfit as he was during the shooting?
Yeah, so
You can place that face down.
it just on the elevator.
You can place that face down.
It just loading up the road.
Loading up to roll. He's got his luggage and he's ready to get out.
Got his money, got everything.
You could tell Cornelius was mad about that. What did he say? He got his money and everything. Cornelius was mad about that. He said he got his luggage, he got his money and everything.
whole thing.
Find this photograph.
That be Juke.
And to your knowledge, is Big Joke now deceased?
Yeah, you can see.
I have those marked as stakes and X numbered exhibits.
Okay.
First picture is a picture of the defendant legal shooting at golf. We'll mark that as exhibit number 6. Next picture is the witness in whom he is identified as the defendant running away from the scene. Exhibit number 7. The next photo is a picture of 3 people with the white expedition parked outside of what appears to be a apartment complex. We'll mark this as exhibit number 8. The next photo is a picture of a house, front yard, driveway to the left of the house with people in the backyard. We'll mark this as exhibit number 9. Next picture is a picture of a white Mercedes. We'll mark this as exhibit number 10. The next picture is a picture of who's been described as the defendant, Justin Johnson, with an orange baseball cap on, holding a couple of wads of money. We'll mark this as exhibit 11. The next picture is who the witness has described as Justin Johnson standing in the elevator. Mark this as exhibit number 12. The next picture is a picture of who the witness has described as Justin Johnson standing in the elevator with the black gym shoes on, with the white thing on top, with gray sweatpants on, and dark colored hoodie, and the black cap. We'll mark this as exhibit number 13. The next picture is what the witness has described as Justin Johnson in his yellow sweatshirt, standing on the outside of the elevator with packed luggage. We'll mark this as exhibit number 14. And the next picture is a picture of a gentleman with bald head, hoodie on, with on front of the hoodie is marked CMG, and that's been described as Big Joke by the witness. Mark that as exhibit number 15.
Permission to publish these after asking some questions, Ron? We're going to order for the record, start with 6. Right. This clicker is very difficult to use. Right here first is this
That's me.
cap sweatshirt, Draco,
Yeah, great fan.
gloves, got those Nikes on.
Yeah. Orange or white night.
black sweatshirt, gloves. What kind of hat is it?
A bad pro.
That's Justin.
Yeah, just
And you understand, or do you understand, as you identify these pictures, not only are you saying that Justin's guilty of murder
I'm
on
here.
the contract hit, but you're saying you're guilty too.
Yes, sir.
Is that true?
Yes, sir. Probably not.
You lied to him? So you talked today. You got paid for what you just testified to, didn't you?
Out there, I was locked up.
You got paid,
My
right?
lawyer was paid. Lawyer.
You got $50,000 to pay a lawyer, right?
I didn't get it in my hand. Great. I don't know how much it was, but great. My lawyer got paid.
Okay. And there's no question that that money was for services rendered. Killing dog.
Basically.
You took it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did your conscience bother you?
Come on.
Your conscience.
After I came to my senses, yeah.
Did you say, I can't have that money? I can't use that money because you still got a lawyer here.
Nah, I ain't say that. I ain't say
You took the
that.
money.
Yeah, I took the money. I got the money.
Your conscience wasn't bothering you that bad, right? You said your conscience started bothering you, but not bad enough not to take the money for the job you did.
Well, I had already did it, so might as well. You know, I got a conscience still after they came to my senses.
Right. Okay. So, you didn't think, man, I really shouldn't be able to keep money for killing somebody.
I didn't think like that.
Okay. Now, at the end of this, you said, you're direct. You said something about, you saw a picture of the person, you said Mr. Johnson with a suitcase. And you said he was there with his money getting out of town.
All right.
To be clear, you don't have any direct knowledge of Justin Johnson getting a dime for this, right?
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
Okay. So you can't say he's leaving with his money, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, a couple other things specifically. When you, as you say it, let's kind of put a timing on this. So you said March, you got your current lawyer, and you went back and met with the government again, right? Or the state.
Wow. I don't know what month. Like I said, I can't say what like they can.
But if I told you you met with law enforcement around March 13th of 22, does that sound about right?
I can't put the date on it. I ain't
Okay.
counted it now.
Well, let me ask you this. You said you had a change of heart and your conscience started getting to you. You wanted to tell the truth. When did that happen?
Like a couple months after I sobered all the way up, while I was in jail, I sobered all the way up. I ain't in my senses like it was wrong.
Okay. So you got December is when you go to jail. December 9th.
Yeah, December 9th.
So a couple of months from then. You sober up, that's when you come to your senses.
Yeah, and then Justin had sent me a letter saying,
Well, I'm not asking you what Justin sent you a
I'm
letter
saying
saying.
what automatically made me come to my senses and like, you know, it was wrong. You know what I'm saying? When he said, cut him loose, take the junk, and quit down with me.
Okay. So you're saying Mr. Johnson sent you something saying, he actually said he didn't do it, right?
Now, he didn't say he didn't do it then. He said, cut him loose and take the junk and quit down with me because they ain't messing with us.
Oh, you mean tell the truth? Right? Because he didn't have anything to do with it. Tell the truth.
Nah, he's saying me take the downfall.
Oh, okay.
Cut him loose, let him go.
Okay.
And tell them to quit and him change clothes and quit with me instead of him.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Did you get it directly from Justin Johnson, this kite you're talking about?
You know, we got rock me and stuff, but we were talking through the vent. I was in each part, he was in each part. We were talking through the vent.
Did you get it directly from Justin Johnson?
Nah.
Did you see him write it?
Did I get it? He said, did you get that? Did you get that kite?
Did you see him write it?
Nah, I ain't see him right. I'm in another part.
Right, you can't even see him.
But he asked me, did I get that kite?
Okay.
He sent me more than one. He sent another one and said he got 7K. I could take that. I'll leave.
Where's that?
I don't know where it's at.
You lost it?
Nah. I sent it on out to my folks.
Okay.
Sent
All
it
right.
on out to my folks. My sister.
Okay. So you started telling the truth then. So surely by August, you met with the state in August 10th of 22. Surely by then you're telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth.
And you would agree with me, the truth doesn't change. It's the truth, right?
Yeah, it's true. You know, Quit brought me in and set me up for the police to camp me. So might as well tell the truth. If we gonna tell the truth.
Okay. So today, for the first time ever, you testified that you wiped that Mercedes down.
Yeah.
You've never said that before.
No, I ain't know.
You never told them. You never told them that you wiped that Mercedes down?
I never told detectives when I talked to them. Nah.
Why would you not tell them? They've asked you every question under the sun about this case, right?
I said detectives. I never admitted that I was involved to detectives when I first got locked up December 9th.
You know they take notes and they recorded your entire interview.
Right.
From August.
Right.
Why didn't you tell them in August you wiped the car down?
Because we were talking about some money, you know, we slipped my mind.
And they specifically asked you, and you said,
They ain't asked me to get away from cutting any.
You don't recall them asking you, and you saying, Justin said he had someone wipe the car down.
Yeah, he told me he had somebody to wipe the car down too.
But you didn't think to ask him,
I
right?
told him that I wiped it down. He said he used the right stuff because I got somebody else to wipe it down. You know what I'm saying?
So now you're saying you told Justin that you went and wiped it down.
Yeah, I told him too.
Why didn't you tell that to law enforcement who's seeking the truth from you, right?
That was stuff slip a person's mind too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kind of an important detail.
like they ain't asked me to get away from the car down. So
You don't think so?
I don't recall.
Okay. Well, your fingerprints are on that car, right? So when did you go do that?
Like a couple days after the shooting.
Did you tell Quet? Did you go by Quet's house?
Yeah, I ain't called Quick and told him that I was finna walk in their backyard so he'll know who walking over there. I ain't called him.
So you called him, you let him know. You walked through his backyard.
Not through his backyard. That I was finna walk in the backyard where the car was in.
Okay. Why would you need to tell Quet you were going to be at the car across the street?
Because he got killed. So I ain't want him to think nobody trying to get him enough to get shooting at me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I'm letting him know what's up.
And just to be clear, does he have cameras on the abandoned house, or you're just saying shooting out from facing out from his house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But testimony today is you called Quet and told him you were going to go over there and wipe that car down. Okay. And you didn't tell law enforcement that either. Does that surprise you that you wouldn't have told them, hey, I even called Quet and told him I was going to go over and do it?
Nah, because, you know, like I say, stuff slip a person mind at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, when law enforcement talking to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't just finna remember everything bit for bit right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you had 3 or 4 times, as you said it, right? To meet with him, to go over it, to think about it. You were able to talk with counsel before you went into this. You were able to look at paperwork before you went in, right?
Before I went in with
And met with it.
Yeah, what you mean though? What you saying?
Y'all hit the like button.
It just slipped your mind.
Cypress, they
Nah,
said
what you
communion
saying?
sound
Like,
like you
no,
on
I
the
feel my
stand.
mind. What you saying?
To tell them all the
I
details.
ain't getting no
I
thing.
couldn't just remember detail like that.
Because it's hard to keep up with details when you're lying. You would agree with that, right?
Nah, when you tell the truth, like, and
Okay.
nervous, like, it's hard to keep up
Mhm.
with details.
So, you're saying that one just slipped your mind. Okay. You didn't bring it up. They didn't ask you. Just slipped your mind. Okay.
I answer the questions they ask me correctly, you know, like if they ain't ask me, if I don't call them ask me, I ain't answer.
So, law enforcement specifically asked you about this $800 that you got after the shooting, right?
Right.
And today, I just want to make clear, you're saying that $500 was hand delivered by Justin with a letter to your neighbor.
Right.
And her name, just to be clear, is Vivian Fifi, right?
Correct.
Lives next door to your dad.
Correct.
And you know that happened, correct?
Correct.
You say you were on the phone with Justin and Miss Fifi when that was happening.
Correct.
And to confirm that Miss Fifi actually got the money.
Correct.
Okay? Now, but you would agree with me that's not the story you first told law enforcement, right?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
I can't say he's correct in that, but I don't know what I told them, like, when I first talked to him.
But is that
I
the
can't
truth?
recall the interview that I had with them back then, so I can't say it's correct or it's not.
Okay. Well, did you tell them that you told them the truth, right?
Yeah, I told them the truth.
All right. So, in that same interview, if that's the truth with Miss Fifi, in that same interview earlier, why would you tell them that some masked man came in a Chrysler 300 on 2 occasions?
No, I
and
did
said,
not say that.
You didn't say that.
I didn't say that earlier. I did not say that. That a madman on 2 occasions came.
You didn't say that.
Justin dropped it off to Miss Fifi the first time, and he had somebody with a mask on the second time with $300. That's what I said.
So, if that interview recording's got your voice saying that you and Angela backed up in the driveway the next door, and on 2 separate occasions, the first time somebody brought $500, and your girlfriend Angela got out and got it, and you stayed in the car, and then on another occasion, which is what you said today, somebody bought $300, and Angela got out and got it. You're saying that's just not like you didn't say that. Somebody else jumped in your interview that was recorded and said those things.
Yeah, I don't remember saying all that. I can't recall the interview. Like I got to hear it, but we just say, yeah, you know, I see it. Yeah, I got to hear it.
Okay. But if you were telling the truth, you wouldn't have any trouble, right? Going, did I say that or not? Because you know you didn't say it because you told the truth.
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling
This time or that time?
I've been telling the truth all the time, all along.
Okay.
Since that good, might as well tell the truth.
A couple of things. You had only two conversations. Well, let me back up. You had one conversation
So what if
at
Teasy was
Quet's
the
house.
one brought the
with
money? I believe
Correct.
that one, when that car pulled up, when they was in 2-lane, I believe
Justin
that was Teasy
Nah, you wanna know.
and them.
And then you said you had an earlier conversation with just you and Quet about the Dolph hit, correct?
Correct.
Now, this conversation that you had at Quet's with Juke was there. I think you said you went to buy X pills.
Correct.
You weren't going over there for the specific purpose of saying you wanted to a chance at killing Dolph.
Nah.
Did you ever, during that meeting that you had with Juke and Quet present, did you ever say that you could get up on Dolph real easy because you know where his aunt lives and you see him over there at least once a week?
Nah.
Never said that.
Never said that.
Now, you've testified today that no promises were made, right? But you're expecting to get consideration. No. You're not expecting to get any consideration for your sentence in this case, based on what you're doing here today.
No. But I know I'm going to jail anyway, so.
Okay.
So maybe we reason to get it up on the chest, figure it out. Start my healing process.
Tell what you told your sisters when you wrote them back in March of 22.
I don't know. Probably not.
You lied to them?
I say anything. I don't know.
Now we're getting somewhere. You'd say anything.
I'm saying like in the letters because I know for sure that they taking my letters and stuff, so.
You told them my lawyer is trying to tell me my best out is working with the feds, helping them, something I've never done in my life.
Yeah.
So you're telling them I didn't do this.
Straight Drop's lawyer really he really, because lawyers can be real conniving. Okay, so for those of you all that always want to try to discredit me and say that there's not a federal case going on, Straight Drop's attorney just dropped the bombshell right there, and I think he did it purposely. Okay, he didn't say work with MPD.
Still work with the Fed.
Yeah, what you mean though? What you saying? Like what you saying?
It just slipped your mind.
Now what you saying? Like
No,
what slipped my mind? What you saying?
To tell them all the details.
Yeah, I couldn't just remember detail like that.
Because it's hard to keep up with details when you're lying. You would agree with that, right?
Nah.
No?
Nah, when you tell the truth, like in your
Okay.
nervous, like it's hard to keep up with details.
So you're saying that one just slipped your mind. Okay. You didn't bring it up, they didn't ask you. You just slipped your mind. Okay.
I answered the questions they asked me correctly, like if they ain't asked me, if I don't want to call them ask me, I ain't answering.
So law enforcement specifically asked you about this $800 that you got after the shooting, right?
Right.
And today, I just want to make clear, you're saying that $500 was hand delivered by Justin with a letter to your neighbor.
Right.
And her name, just to be clear, is Vivian Fifi, right?
Correct.
Lives next door to your dad.
Correct.
And you know that happened, correct?
Correct.
You say you were on the phone. You got the money.
Correct.
Okay. Now, but you would agree with me that's not the story you first told law enforcement, right?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
I can't say he's correct in that, but I don't know what I told them like when I first talked to him.
But is that the
I can't
truth?
recall the interview that I had with them back then, so I can't say if it's correct or it's not.
Okay. Well, did you tell them that you told them the truth, right?
Yeah, I told them the truth.
All right. So, in that same interview, if that's the truth with Miss Fifi, in that same interview earlier, why would you tell them that some masked man came in a Chrysler 300 on 2 occasions?
No, I
and
did
said,
not say that.
You didn't say that.
I didn't say that earlier. I did not say that. Yeah, the madman on 2 occasions came.
You didn't say that.
Justin dropped it off to Miss Fifi the first time, and he had somebody with a mask on the second time with $300. That's what I see.
So, if that interview recording's got your voice saying that you and Angela backed up in the driveway next door and on 2 separate occasions, the first time somebody brought $500 and your girlfriend Angela got out and got it, and you stayed in the car, and then on another occasion, which is what you said today, somebody bought $300, and Angela got out and got it. You're saying that's just not like you didn't say that. Somebody else jumped in your interview that was recorded and said those things.
Yeah, I don't remember saying out here. I can't recall the interview. Like I got to hear for me to say, yeah, you know, I see it. Yeah, I got to hear the interview.
Okay. But if you were telling the truth, you wouldn't have any trouble, right? Going, did I say that or not? Because you know you didn't say it because you told the truth.
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling
This time or that time?
I've been telling the truth all the time, all along.
Okay.
Since that good, might as well tell the truth.
Okay. So now, based on what y'all have seen thus far of how he did on the stand, do y'all think that those lawyers that Quets got gonna be able to break him?
No. Dude is a magician on the stand. He gonna get the 2 more years.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. It's hard to break a person who has just come to terms with that they messed up. And he has a determination and has a made up mind that he's gonna tell everything to include his shit.
Because guess what? Him knowing he telling he got a chance of coming home. These niggas ain't coming back in the free world.
Yeah.
That's the major difference between him and them. He took the route to want to work with the feds and come on home. When they leave, they ain't coming back.
I don't think so.
A couple of things. You had only two conversations. Well, let me back up. You had one conversation at Quet's house where Jook was there, correct?
Correct.
Justin wasn't there.
Nah, he wasn't there.
And then you said you had an earlier conversation with just you and Quet about the doll hit, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, this conversation that you had at Quet's with Juke was there. I think you said you went to buy X pills.
Correct.
You weren't going over there for the specific purpose of saying you wanted to a chance at killing Dolph.
Nah.
Did you ever, during that meeting that you had with Jook and Quet present, did you ever say that you could get up on Dolph real easy because you know where his aunt lives and you see him over there at least once a week?
Nah.
Never said that.
Never said that.
Now,
I know they said that Straight Drop's lawyer seems terrible. But they didn't really what did they have? It was really hard to dispute him because this man is admitting I did this. I did it. He not trying to lie his way out of it. I did it. I was there on the scene, and this is the person that was with me. So what could Straight Drop's lawyer do?
Nothing.
Alabama Hitter said this is what Nash was saying. What was he saying, Hitter?
If they offer quit 7 years and all that, but If they offer him 7, I don't see him not taking that.
If they had offered him 7, I think he would have hopped on that. Who wouldn't have? In his position.
I know that's right. I take them 4.5, 5, and come out 2 on paper.
Dorian says, I've been arrested enough times to know all these ninjas going to jail.
I know that's right. They probably transferring Cornelius over at 3 in the morning. Everybody be asleep.
I bet you Cornelius is at least bit nervous about going up in there because I don't think he was mad at Straight Drop. He just had to tell on Straight Drop to, but I think he was actually mad at Quit.
I don't see Straight Drop testifying in this trial at all. I think Quick gonna have some witnesses.
He said that Cornbread was saying he could get up on Dolph and let me do it.
He got up on him, all right. And he got right up on the stand and told everything he knew.
Well, y'all, we like I said, we're down to the final hour as it relates to this case. This particular case, with Govan. And it's going to be interesting. I mean, how many times though do they got to say that the feds are involved? You got Chief Davis that said they're federal entities. You got Straight Drop's lawyer, who I believe was hating a little bit or something. He, basically said he working with the feds.
Was Luke made the easiest money he can make in his life, and he didn't have a leg to stand on going until it.
Says, I don't think Govan attorney is going to try to discredit Cornelius. That's a lost battle. I think they are going to focus on the tactics and process in which detectives and the prosecutor use. That too. I agree, TS. I believe that too.
Yeah.
Well, we shall see. We absolutely shall see.
I'm on the man. They didn't scratch him out like they didn't Ruffin. At least if I'm gonna go to jail, I ain't gonna have no nigga testify.
Well, I know I need to listen. Yeah, I think the trial is going to go on for a week and a half. They might come back with a verdict next week, but I think the trial is going to go on past Friday. I could be wrong, but I think so. I don't think it's going to be 2 weeks. I think a week and a half. Not unless they rest and it takes the jury a little while. Okay. Well, you all, I tell you, it's 250 folks on here. I guess everybody anticipating what's going to happen.
I know I saw
King Deshaun says the Tennessee versus Hernandez Govan. I got Quit losing this one.
Yeah, that's about the only bet we know he ain't gonna win. Hey, but Quet, I want to play some bet with Quet even for the state 10. So yeah, I get with Stanley, he gonna get with you. Cause you ain't finna have number time, so you'll be heard from us, fam.
Oh, anyway, y'all. I got to get my clothes and stuff out. My shoes arrived when I got home today. My box was as if I needed some more shoes. I think I'm gonna wear a pair of the ones that came today because I got to get down there bright and early. I'm glad I don't have to stand in the line. But um, I want to take the opportunity to pray for everybody that is involved in this situation. We definitely ask God for grace for Young Dog's family. They got to go through this yet again. I'm sure that the video is going to be shown more than likely. And so we definitely need grace for tomorrow. We need protection for tomorrow. We just ask God to shield, put an umbrella of love over the heads of Young Dog's family. I pray for the families of everybody that is involved in this, that's innocent. Okay. Hey, I pray that, for safety for everybody. No damn fools come up in there um, and try and get no justice. Okay. Their type of justice. Hey, I just pray that everything goes well. And I know that it will. Okay. I know that it will. All right, y'all. I sat in that braid shop so long, like my head bobbing. I got to lay my big head down. I got to get my clothes ready so that I can just get up and take my shower. And I'm gonna get the court early tomorrow. Okay. So I got to go get my seventh brew. Seventh brew is my favorite downtown coffee shop. And I get that cinnamon honey bun coffee. Okay. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do early in the morning and be sitting out there. I know Quit up in here because I know he can't sleep. His stomach probably be running off of Quit. If you happen to see me tomorrow and you recognize me, give me a pass.
Give her a hug, Quinn.
Give me a pass.
Give her a hug, Quinn. And some parlays and shit.
Give me a pass. I think Quit be having some little dudes that be with him, that be watching his back whenever he's gone to court. I think he had one upstairs and one downstairs. When I've seen him, I be seeing one that be standing there by the elevator. I guess making sure they watch everything. And I be seeing he said, Tam, you a woman, he might just not give you Why you say that, Justice for dog? Oh Lord, I plead the blood of Jesus over my life in the mighty name of Jesus. God, redirect whatever that demonic force is that is on Quit that want him to be putting hits on women. I come against that by the power of the Holy Ghost. Because he is always he said because he always putting hands and threats on women. Oh Lord have mercy.
Why you sound like somebody out there, somebody familiar, Jennifer Dog, but you know what, I'm gonna take my ass to bed. Jennifer Dog, I'm gonna mind my business to take my contract.
Oh my God. You said he sound familiar. Lord have mercy.
How many interviews you done this week, Jennifer Dog?
Justice for Dolph ain't did no interviews.
He go from rapper to character.
Detective, I got a question.
we go from rapper to in character quick.
Cypress, he said he got a question.
Go ahead, I got an answer.
What's your question, Justice Rodolph?
He said cyber detective. I ain't no damn detective.
said how I was then on stand video the whole time live when Ian was talking. Asked Great Face. Oh, he said he was on. He said how was he on Stan G's video, and Justice for Doc was talking the whole time.
Oh, I don't know. I want to look. I ain't look at it. I'm gonna go check it out. Jennifer Dolph, you cold, man. You cold, man.
Well, Mr. N did a good video.
But appreciate you always shouting us out and come hang. Appreciate you always shouting us out and come hang with a Jennifer Dolph.
Yeah, shout out to Justice for Doc. I tell you. Justice for Doc says he answered. No answer that site. I remove live chat, but when Stan says in that video, I am in the chat. Oh, that's right. Stan G said,
Oh,
"What's the Justice for Doc?"
salute to you salute to you for always being in the chat, man. Man, salute to you for always shouting us out, man. But I'm waiting on the documentary, man. I know I ain't no paper route fan and shit, but God, yeah, I like it. You been slacking, just
Call you Detective Cypress. Okay, y'all.
we out of here, y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all getting on here tonight. I gotta get my clothes ready so that I can already have them laid out. And jump in the shower in the morning and get on to the courtroom. Listen, you guys, I'm gonna be checking in through the day, so I'm going to make sure I do that. Kind of check in, be looking at my community wall because during little breaks and stuff, I'll get the opportunity to put stuff like on the community wall. But everybody's gonna be looking at the trial, so I'm like, it's gonna be Diddy's trial. So yeah. Anyways, y'all have a safe night. I ask for God to shield and protect everyone that was in this live. Dear God, I just ask that you take care and shield and protect me and my family, everybody that was on this live. No weapon formed against any of us shall prosper. Anything that rises up against us will be condemned. Any evil spirit, any evil force that was conjured up out of evilness and sent this way, dear God, we just reverse the curse and send it back. And may the spirits that was conjured up turn on the person that conjured them up for evilness, confuse the enemy. God, you said that you would confuse the language, confuse the enemy, and start letting them turn on each other. God, I just thank you right now. Let there be justice for Dow. Give peace to all of the families, Young Daw's family. Even God, I just ask that you touch the heart and carry the heart. Y'all stop. And carry the hearts, and touch the hearts and carry the hearts of Govan's family. Touch his mother, touch his children, touch all of those that maybe have been affected by this involuntarily. Give them peace right now in the mighty name of Jesus. Let your spirit and peace reign over 201 Poplar tomorrow. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Jennifer Dolph said, if you quit, just run. Amen.
Justice for Dog, now you got me scared. I ain't gonna go. I don't want to go near quit. If I see, I'm putting on a cap and a mask. I ain't going near quit at all. I wasn't gonna go near him anyways, but if I see him, I'm gonna definitely turn around and go the other way. But I'm gonna try because I rebuke that. I rebuke that violent spirit. Y'all say he got on him in the name of Jesus.
Hey, justice for Dolph and the killing for Cornelius. Good night.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. I love you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.